Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I would absolutely adore it if you would hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell and get more from Southern Crush at home. Listen, today is so exciting, guys. We are going to take this dollar store pumpkin. Yep, you see these everywhere, little dollar store pumpkins. We're going to use my favorite product. You never know what's going to happen over here. My favorite product, this Rust-Oleum Marble Effect paint, and create these amazing pumpkins to use in your decor. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. All right, let's make some gorgeous glam pumpkins. You're just going to need some of this Testor's Craft navy blue acrylic paint and some dollar store pumpkins. Super simple process. You are literally just going to start applying your paint onto the little pumpkins. Now, I got the really inexpensive ones. I think it was 3 for a pack for like $1, if I'm correct here, and just applied the paint directly to the pumpkins. Now you can actually expect to do 2 coats just to get it completely covered, and then I used a heat gun on the outside just to kind of speed up the drying process. But I will tell you that you're going to want to keep the heat gun a little far away from your pumpkin because they are so inexpensive that they will bubble up and melt. So if you're patient, unlike myself, you can let it just dry in between, but I was not patient, so I did use the little heat gun trick. Now, I did not paint the top yet. If you notice, I'm using the stem to hold onto my pumpkin as I paint it and I dry it. I repeated the process for all of my pumpkins and then proceeded to take the little stems out. Once I got all of the stems out, it was really simple to go back and paint the inside blue to match. So I wasn't going to use those little cheapy plastic stems anyway. I didn't think they looked very glam. Now, this one, I decided to add this last pumpkin at the last minute. It's a 5th pumpkin, but it gave me some variation in sizes. So I had the 3 little ones, the really large one, and then this medium one. And I felt like that was a really good mix because we're going to add them all to a dough bowl and make it super cute. Now, again, I used the stem to hold on to the pumpkin. It was just a really nice built-in way to hold on to your pumpkin and not get completely covered with paint. But of course, you can always wear gloves. But again, I'm a messy crafter, messy and impatient, so I did not put on gloves. But as you can see, this is a very simple process, and with the Testor's Craft paint, it makes it super easy, and I love the color. The color is what's always so important. Now I'm just making sure I get it into the center of the pumpkin like I did on the others, and I just gave them all like once more over just to kind of try to help the drying process go a little faster on these pumpkins. This is a fun little trick as well. I just grabbed some chopsticks, as you can see, and use them on each pumpkin in place of the original stems. This is going to help us as we add the finishing touches to these pumpkins. Now, you're going to want to get a little cardboard box or something with edges on it to kind of keep everything contained. This was just an old Amazon box that I had, so it worked great. And I'm just adding all the little pumpkins in here using the stems. Now this is the secret sauce, the Rust-Oleum Marble Effects spray paint. It comes in black or white, and we're going to use the white today to create this marble effect. I just kind of sprayed it a little bit on the box first just to make sure that it was going to come out and kind of at what level and what stream. And then I just added it to all of the pumpkins, making sure that I kept the spray paint can at least 6 to 12 inches away from the actual surfaces of the pumpkin. I'm kind of showing you here again that we're using the white, and then I just topped everything off with the heat gun. Again, I'm just kind of getting some of the extra webbing off that was left behind and giving it a little extra, drying time. But literally this takes about an hour to dry if you didn't use my shortcut. Now I'm taking these cute little knobs that I got at Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to add them to the stem, to replace the stems. Super easy. Pop out the chopstick, pop in the little knob, so stinking cute. This makes these pumpkins turn from Dollar Tree sham to glam pumpkins. I mean, in one fell swoop. Literally, you guys, this project took about an hour tops to do, and we did 5 pumpkins here. So this, the product here made it super duper easy. I did put this beautiful glass knob into the largest pumpkin because, well, honestly, I didn't have one of the other ones left. And so I thought this one was really pretty and different. And since it was the largest pumpkin, it made the most sense. And it was really, really pretty. All right, so we're going to take this round dough ball. Absolutely love it. Some of these dollar store maple looking oak leaves. I don't really know, maple oak, whatever. They're cute burlap leaves. And then I'm going to put my pumpkins in the dough ball. But it was immediately very obvious my pumpkin sat too low. So I wanted to add a little bit of height with this dollar store candlestick. And so I just hot glued it there to the bottom. And it left the perfect amount of height for it to be the centerpiece. Then I added a little bit of navy blue glittery leaves to the mix. Absolutely love the way those pops of navy really accentuate the pumpkins. And then I sprinkled in each of my, I went ahead and did this wood bead garland just to give it an extra little pop of texture and a little more of the brown color. I knew I put those pumpkins in first, you guys. So I put the pumpkins in, and then I loved the pop of white. So I ended up going with a few of these cute little bitty white pumpkins. I actually stole the little white pumpkins off of a garland that I already had, but you can find these tiny little white mini pumpkins just about anywhere. And I tuck them in between the white just to kind of make them, make the white of the webbing from the Marble Effects paint really pop on these glam pumpkins. And I finally added this cute wooden bead garland into the mix. Thought that it really made for a nice dough ball. Now, I still wasn't pleased. I wanted to add one more type of texture. So I took these boho pampas grass stems and kind of tucked them here and there within the bowl, just as kind of like an overall filler. And I just want to remind you, I used this Tester's Craft navy blue matte acrylic paint along with the white marble Rust-Oleum Imagine Effects paint for these glam pumpkins. It's so easy. You too can take those Dollar Tree pumpkins and make them into something really pretty. This is how I displayed them on my front entry table. I've got the dough bowl here with all of the marbled pumpkins and the white pumpkins. I added a couple of wood sola flowers to the dough bowl just to kind of give it an overall boho look. And I laid it all on a piece of burlap. What do you think? Do you love these pumpkins as much as I do? I think that they are super glamorous. If you love this project, don't forget to stick around for the next video, and I'll see you there.